Note to all spouse beneficiaries, this I-130A form, if you do not completely fill out this form or fail to submit the required documents listed in the instructions, USCIS may deny the form I-130 filed on your behalf. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Ruth Online Vlog. It's me again, Ruth, and I'm so sorry guys. I know I promised that I will do a video tutorial on how to fill out the I-130 form, but I was so busy due to work and classes. It's been a while since my last video, but finally I was able to finish the video tutorial on how to fill out the I-130A form when submitting I-130 form for spousal visa. Note to all spouse beneficiaries, this I-130A form is required for spouses beneficiary who are submitting an I-130 form for spousal visa application and seeking a green card through marriage to a U.S. citizen or permanent resident petitioner. If you do not completely fill out this form or fail to submit the required documents listed in the instructions, USCIS may deny the form I-130 filed on your behalf. So make sure to watch this video and hopefully it can help you all to navigate your DIY spousal visa application, and don't forget to subscribe for more tutorial videos like this. Let's go. First, download the I-130A form. You need to download the latest version form of I-130A free from the official USCIS website. Just Google and look the I-130A form and download it. Or while filling out the I-130 form, when you select spouse, it will ask you to fill out the I-130A form. So you may download it through there. Once you download the form, be sure to fill out all the section carefully through your computer. But if you don't have a computer like desktop or laptop and you only have a phone, it's not a problem guys, because you can do it. Just download the Google Drive on your phone and save the I-130A form. Then open it through the Google Drive and click this pen in the lower right side and select form filling, and there you go. You may start filling out your I-130A form through your phone. And once you're done, you can download it and save to your phone and upload it when you're submitting your I-130.
Before we begin, of course, read this important note. Start here, type or print in black ink. And you may read about the I-130A form. And there is an important note here that it says that if you reside overseas, you still must complete Form I-130A, but you don't need to, or you do not need to sign the form. Mine, I didn't sign since I'm currently living in Philippines, and my I-130 got approved. So here are the informations that we need to fill out. So let's go. In the part 1, information about you, the spouse beneficiary. So it will be asked the alien registration number or A number if any. And number 2 is the USCIS online account number. So this 2 was already explained from a previous video on how to fill out the I-130 form. So here you may just type NA, none, or leave it blank if it's not applicable to you. I leave mine blank and I get approved without any problem. So for this example, you don't have an A number or USCIS account number, then let's put none. And next is your full name. It means the beneficiary full name. So whatever is the current legal name you wrote on the I-130 form, then you have to put the same here. Like if you are using your married last name or your husband last name, example, last name is Smith, this is your husband last name, then given name or first name is Mary, And the middle name is Santos. Santos is your father's last name. Whatever is your legal name you put on I-130A form, it must be the same here. Next is address history of beneficiary. So provide your physical addresses for the last 5 years, whether inside or outside the United States. Provide your current address first. If you need extra space to complete this section, use the space provided in Part 7, Additional Information and Name. So, physical address 1. Here I put the street number, name, and the village or the barangay. So, example, the address is 123 Santulan Street, Barangay Capitolio. City or town is Pasig. And province is Metro Manila. Country is Philippines. And postal code is 1234. Then indicate the date from or to until when you live, or example, date from October 10, 2019 and present. If you have other address aside from the physical address once in the last 5 years, then you have to type it here in the physical address 2 field. So here example, street name and barangay is 1 Dahlia Street, Kapasigan, and then Haro, and province is example Iloilo, and then postal code is country is Philippines, and postal code is 1234. Here example, I live here January 5th, 1990 since birth until October 10, 2019. So if you need like another third address, you may put it on the part 7, because only 2 extra spaces was provided. The next question is last physical address outside the United States. Provide your last address outside the United States of more than 1 year, even if it listed above. So here on mine, I enter again my physical address 1, which is my current address. So we just have to copy or enter again the physical address 1. And then next is information about the parents of beneficiary. So let's say parent 1 is your mother. So last name example Cruz, first name is Lina, middle name is Mendoza, date of birth is April 3rd, 1950, female, and then town is city, town, village of birth, let's say Haro, Iloilo, country of birth Philippines, city of town, village of residence, let's say Capas, Haro, Iloilo. But example, if your parents is deceased, you may put on this section number 15, you may put deceased, and then of course country of residence is Philippines. Information about parent number 2 is let's say about your father. So parent 2 or father, full family name is Santos, last name is Ricardo, middle name is Lopez. So about the parents, by the way, whatever is your parents' name on your birth certificate, you have to copy it exactly. Example, your mom separated from your father, you don't have the information now, then you may just put unknown on this following informations. But if their name is on your birth certificate, like their date of birth, their city or town, village of birth, because it will be on the birth certificate, and the country of birth, you may copy on it. But if it's not indicated there, like you don't have a father or any parents that was put on your birth certificate, then just put unknown. Next is part 2, information about your employment. It's about, again, this is the beneficiary employment information. So provide your employment history for the last 5 years, whether inside or outside the United States. Provide your current employment first. If you are currently unemployed, then you may just type or print unemployed in the item number 1 below of the name of employer or company. So if you need more space again, you may add it in the part 7. So example, employer number 1 is T4 Hotel, and street number and name is in 123 MacArthur Street. Town is Pasig, and province Metro Manila, and then country is Philippines. Postal code is 1234, and your occupation is receptionist. This is just an example. And then dated May 10, 2017 up to present. But if you have another employer in the last 5 years aside from employer 1, then you have to type it on here in the employer number 2. And if you have another employer number 3 in the last 5 years, then you have to put it on the additional information part 7. Next is part 3, information about your employment outside the United States. Provide your last occupation outside the United States if not shown above. If you never work outside the United States, provide this information in the space provided in additional in the part 7. So here you may enter again your current work from employment number 1, since that is your last employment, or that is your current employment outside of United States. If you never work at all, then put none or NA. So let's just enter again the employee number 1. Next is part 4, the spouse beneficiary statement, contact information, certifications, and signature. Spouse beneficiary statement. So you have to read the penalty section of the Form I-130 and Form I-130A instructions before completing this part. So the spouse beneficiary statement, select the box which applied to you. So on this one, there's 3 boxes here. So let us select the box 1A. I can read and understand English, and I have read and understand every questions and instructions on this form and my answer to every question. If no one assisting you to fill out the form, like visa agencies, immigration attorney, immigration lawyer, or any third party, then select the item 1A and just leave the other boxes, because those other boxes is only applied for those preferrer or any other person that helping you to fill out the I-130A forms. Next is spouse contact or spouse beneficiary contact information. So you have to type your daytime telephone number and email address. So in the final section of the form is the spouse beneficiary certification and beneficiary signature. You may read this spouse beneficiary certifications. It's about the I-130 form A, why it's being asked and why it's being required, and then you aren't required to sign it. It's up to you if you sign it or not, as per the instructions above earlier. If you reside overseas, you still must complete the form I-130A, but you may sign it or not, it's fine. So then that's all. Then the other pages, just put NA or none, or just leave it blank, since it's for attorneys or any authorized person who's filling out on your behalf. Since we are doing it by ourselves, we don't need to fill it out. Here in the part 7, you may use it if you need extra more space from your other information, example, your employment history. You have 3 jobs in the last 5 years. There's only 2 extra spaces was provided earlier, so you may use this one to fill out, as we need to disclose all your information. So that's all, guys. Once you filled out the form, you may save and rename it, example, I-130A for Mary Smith, for you to easy to find it once you are submitting your I-130.
And that's all, guys. I hope this video tutorial has been helpful to you. Good luck to your application. If you have any questions, suggestions, or confusions, be sure to leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you when I can. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel, Ruth Online Vlog, for more video tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!